Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Palm Coast Real Estate with Brett. Today I want to talk to you about what is going on with property taxes in Florida, something a lot of people are wondering about right now and that Governor Ron DeSantis has been pushing for the abolition of for a while now. So first I'm going to need to explain how the homesteaded property exemptions work currently in the state of Florida. So if you buy a home and you go to your county building and tell them, this is my primary residence, I'm declaring it to be my homestead, there are two different $25,000 exemptions that you get that's value off the taxable value of that property. The first of the $25,000 exemptions covers all of the different types or ways you can be taxed on that property, and that's by the county, the city, and your school district. The second one only works for the county and the city, not the school district. So what they are planning to do, currently at least, the bill just got out of committee, and then it needs to get passed by the House and then the Senate overall, and it would need to then, it requires a constitutional amendment to Florida's constitution, so that would require a 60% voter approval on the ballot in November. Now what they are currently planning on is that those homestead exemptions would, starting in 2027, the homestead exemption would increase by $100,000 per year, ending in 2037. So by 2037, as long as you own a home that's worth less than $1 million, you would no longer have any of the city or county taxes on it. They are not including the school district taxes in this anymore. Evidently, they have decided that the money that school districts get from property taxes is too valuable and would not be easily replaced. So unless something changes, as of now, if the bill passes in its current form, then property taxes will not 100% disappear in the state of Florida. Just over time, over 10 years, the property taxes for the city and county will disappear. And additionally, for the wealthier people who have homes that are worth over $1 million, they would still have some taxable value even for those taxes. Now, there is another thing that they put forward, another bill that is supposed to strengthen the Save Our Homes Amendment, which, if you aren't aware of that, it's something that's been around in Florida for quite some time. Currently, the Save Our Homes Amendment is only applicable to your primary residence as well, and what that currently does is it caps the rate of increase of your property taxes to a maximum of 3% per year. That way, if home values spike like they did during the COVID boom, your taxes won't go up more than 3% on your primary residence per year. Now, the suggested changes to that are that it can't go up more than 3% once every 3 years. So they're essentially tripling that benefit. So they're really trying to help homeowners with their primary residence, with their tax burden and the amount of tax increase they can expect on a regular basis. They're also suggesting to extend that Save Our Homes Amendment actually to investment properties as well, to a much lesser degree. The suggestion right now is that the max increase every 3 years on investment property would be 15% tax increase. So you'd have to have a pretty large spike in property values over 3 years for that to, really be relevant. But it does happen. It certainly happened during the COVID boom. So big changes still underway potentially. It's still a big deal for the city and county taxes over a period of 10 years to essentially disappear. I mean, and it would take a lot less than the full 10 years for most people in the state. If you have a $300,000 or $400,000 house, it's only going to take 3 or 4 years for your property taxes to disappear, other than the school board taxes. So, and the cap on the rate of increase, even for what's left with Save Our Homes, would be fantastic as well. So I'm going to keep on this issue, keep paying attention to it. I will post more videos in the future to let you all know what the updates are. and hopefully we see some significant changes and reduction in people's property tax burdens across the state of Florida. So thank you guys for watching. If this was useful, like the video, subscribe to my channel. If you have any real estate needs you want to buy or sell in the Palm Coast area or surrounding areas, feel free to reach out to me and I'll be happy to help. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.